Do you remember the news about British Gas? They got caught out. They had this hired help, didn't they? Forcing their way into people's homes and making them have a prepayment meter, whether they liked it or not. And somebody found it very exciting indeed, didn't they? Well, there's an embargo. Nobody is allowed to do anything of the sort until the end of this month, March. Well, that might just change. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. This is the last video of the day, pending on any doom, disaster or anything else that we need to know about. Well, let's talk about these meters, shall we? These prepayment meters. They are a pain, an absolute pain. Life hopefully will be a little bit easier for people with them from fairly soon, because the level that people pay is being brought down to be something like what people on direct debit pay, so that's something. But if you get into trouble with your bills, what was happening, these meters were being forced on people whether they liked it or not, and in some cases homes were being broken into. It was staggering. British Gas was one that made the news, and I brought you a video on that not so long ago, where a complete stop was put on it, and the company that was carrying out this work on behalf of British Gas was basically told they're not doing it anymore. Whether they get someone else in or not, I don't know. There was a ban on it up until March, but the head of Ofgem has been before a parliamentary committee to talk about this, and has basically said that that March date is fairly fluid, and in fact they won't be allowed to put any prepayment meters in place until they get their house in order, however long that may take. And I think that really is good. It gives them a rocket, and they need to sort this out. I mean, when they go through the courts to try and get a warrant to enable them to do this kind of thing, it turned out that the courts were just granting them in commonplace. There was only something like 75 got refused within the last year. The figure I have here, MPs were told magistrates granted a staggering 536,139 warrants from energy firms between July and December. That's July 2021 and December 2022. That's barely 6 months. It's mind-blowing, isn't it? And it's all through people that fall behind. And some of these will be people that really couldn't do anything about it. And you remember the trick with the smart meters as well. They can put you on pay as you go just like that. So it really is a minefield to look out for. Bit of good news. Let's hope there's guidelines that they put in place to make sure that people are treated more fairly, and this won't happen in the future. Let me know your views in the comments below, and if you know anything I don't, stick a comment in, and we can bring it to people's attention. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you soon with another. Toodaloo.